Dengler versus Pixelani, one of the most intriguing finals we've had in a long time. Can't wait to see how this one turns out. Let us get them started in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. On the left side of your screen, it is Dengler. Dengler qualified into seed at number 9 with a 1.44 million. That got him a 1-round bye, and in round 2, he defeated Akatu, and then round 3, ID or ID Kirby, whatever he is. Round 3, the top 8 defeated Meme, and in round, I think I'm doing the round numbers. Anyway, round 2, Akatu, round 2, Kirby. Wait, what is it? Round 2, Akatu, round 3, Kirby, round 4, Meme, round 5, Alex T. So that is the numbers, and that is who he beat in each of those round numbers, and is now here in the finals up against Pixel Andy. Dengler has a PB of 5.43 million. That was good for 14th on the list when this tournament started. He was ranked number 6th in the premier poll at the beginning of this tournament. And we'll see how that has changed now that the July rankings are up, which I have not looked at yet. Dengler is the first player to get a perfect max out, right? All Tetrises all the way. And also the first, and as far as I know, only player to get a 1.5 million into level 29 at that transition point. This is Dengler's 5th time into the semis and first time into the finals of Classic Tetris Monthly. He was in the semifinals last month and is now in the finals. He's a 2-time Challenger Circuit winner, 1-time Future Circuit winner. He's CTWC Gold Bracket 3 times, finishing as high as the top 4, which he did in 2024. Winner of the Northeast Regional in 2024. And has been in Mega Masters 3 times, finishing as high as top 8, which he did this year. On the right side of your screen, Pixel Andy, 213 for Pixel Andy, 232 for Dengler. Pixel Andy with a 1.422 million. He's seed number 11. And Pixel Andy defeated Chroma, Knight, Tugi, and Tristop on his way to the finals. This is the first time he's been in the finals since August of 2023. That is the last time he has won a CTM Masters event. He is a 4-time winner in the Masters. And by the way, he's won 5 times in DAS Masters, including this month. So he is the first player to make it into the finals of Masters and DAS Masters in the same month. Dog didn't do it when he won DAS Masters. And Fractal didn't do it in the times that, he was playing both of these regularly. Fractal was the first player in the semis in both events in the same month. That was in March. But Andy, first player in the finals of both. 351 for Andy, 368 for Dengler. Pixel Andy is the player with the first 2 million scored in a competitive game, the 3rd game crasher. He was the former world record holder for score with 8.9 million. He was a runner-up in CTWC in 2020 and was in the semifinals the following 2 years. He won the Waco regionals back-to-back in 2023 and 2024. And of course, those, 6 DAS Masters wins. Tetris for Pixel Andy, 467, 485 for Dengler. Tetris for Dengler, 511. Of course, Dengler known for his pace accomplishments and, chasing individual records. Pixel Andy, though, with the first player to get 2 million in a competitive 39 cap game. So there could be fireworks. Now, of course, Dengler rolling. Pixel Andy rolling too, but using Kind of a different technique. Instead of using the pads of the fingers to tap the bottom or side of the controller, Pixel Andy using the knuckles, like the outside of his fist knuckles. 603 for Dengler, 604 for Pixel Andy. Still over 10 lines to go until 19, so players are pacing right now. Known as the fingertips. Yeah, that is what the pads of the fingers are called. The finger... I wouldn't say fingertips, though. I mean, the tips are like the end, like the rounded very end of the finger. The pads of the fingers, I think that's different. I mean, I guess it's sort of your fingertips. I don't know. There's a lot of semantics here. 676 for Dengler, 660 for Pixel Andy, and K9 watching Tetris has contributed to the prize pool 120. What was it? 129.30 to get us to our goal of $2,000. We will be paying the top 8. Thank you so much, K9, watching Tetris, for the contribution. And we have met our goal. Really, really appreciate that. And the players do also, I'm sure. 714 for Dengler. Oh, and this song is not normally on the playlist, and it has words, so we're going to skip it. 725 for Pixel Andy, 719 for Dengler. I had a problem with the music in the previous stream, and I had to pull it up on Apple Music, and I don't have my normal playlist with all the bad songs. No bad songs, but there are just songs with words that I don't want in the stream. And now they're all coming up. 764 for Pixel Andy, 784 for Dengler. So anyway, Pixel Andy is knuckle rolling or knuckling. 854 for Andy, 847 for Dengler. Vandy hates opera, loves symphonies. I mean, for Tetris streams, I don't want words. Except for the Toe song and the We Prefer Doing Things Our Own Way song. Those are okay. 926 for Pixel Andy, 908 for Dengler here in game number 1 of these finals. Now, these finals are a best of 5. We don't have all day. These are a best of 5. So the first player to 3 wins in the match is the winner of the match and the tournament. Tetris Dengler, he's the first one with a max out, gets another Tetris A37. No, I don't mean swear words. I just mean words are distracting. I don't know. I don't like it. When, I don't know, I don't want to hear words when Tetris is being played. Unless they're my words. Of course, a lot of people don't want to hear those words either. B07 for Dengler. That's a 1.1 million. A91 for Pixel Andy. And he's going to Tetris. He has a 1.1 million. Dengler with a Tetris. Dengler into 29. He's at B61. Pixel Andy was in at like B74. He gets a Tetris C10. Andy knocking this down. Tetris for Andy, C64. Andy is set up, but he's going to take it down with a triple. Trying to get set up again. He is set up again. Tetris for Andy, D13. Dengler now trying to get set up. He's at B90, back by over 100,000 points. Tetris for Dengler, C30. Tetris for Andy, D64, 133,000 point lead. There's a Tetris for both. Tetris Dengler. He's cut the lead to within 100,000. But he's got a misdrop there of a T. That's going to create a gap that's going to slow him down a little bit. Andy trying to find a long bar, gets one for a Tetris really just in time as that board was starting to climb. Dengler opens up that right side. He's at D90. Andy with the F07. D90 is 1.3 million. He gets a Tetris. He's at 1.4. Andy at 1.5 million with the F53. He's up 110,000 points. Oh, Dengler gonna hang a long bar on the right side. And he hangs bars on the right a couple of times. And Dengler is gonna top out at E54. Pixel Andy has got the rollover and is going to take game number 1. So Dengler got a bar. He had a perfect board set up, just missed the four tap of that bar over to the right. He got another bar immediately after that and kind of placed it horizontal. And then he tried to get one more bar over and just couldn't do it. So Pixel Andy with the rollover, Dengler with the 1.45. And that is game number 1. Dengler looking to tie it up here as we get underway in game number 2. Remember, everybody, qualifiers are open for 4 events right now, believe it or not. Dano222222 with the super chat says, go Andy go, $22.22 Canadian. Thank you, Dano. Appreciate that. But qualifiers are open for 4 events right now. There's still 2 days, 1 or 2 days left to qualify for our stupid Tetris Monthly No Next Box Championship. This is like 1 or 2 days left to qualify for Tap Masters, which is a tap-focused, DAS-allowed tournament. We've already got Corian and Joseph Saley who've submitted qualifiers. If you want to play with these legends and try to give it a shot, go over to go.ctm.gg. Also, qualifying is open for our August events, our DAS Masters and Masters events. So just go to go.ctm.gg and you'll find all the links. 137 for Pixel Andy, 99,000 for Dengler. Nice adjust to that T-piece to make room for that incoming Blue Jay. Can you put Tap Masters on YouTube? That is the intention. We will put Tap Masters on YouTube. 231 for Pixel Andy, 190 for Dengler. I mean, we were just going to do it for my own private enjoyment and not stream it anywhere. But, you know, in the last couple days, people have convinced me to actually show it to people who want to watch it. 276 for Pixel Andy, 235 for Dengler. All right, nice setup there for I don't want to call it a key tuck, but that's like the Kingsman tuck. He loves that tuck, that flat J tuck. $323 for Andy, $283 for Dengler. Cat Masters Tetris. Oh, it'd be like a team Tetris challenge, and like you and your cat have to play Tetris, and you'll just average your scores. I'll think about it. Tetris for Andy, 369, 329 for Dengler. There's a Tetris Dengler, 352. Tetris Dengler, 398. And there's one Andy. They're one line apart. Andy ahead by 19,000 points, about a one Tetris lead. Tetris Dengler 447. There's another Tetris Dengler 494. There's one Andy 492. They are one line apart. When they're one line apart, Andy is like 19,000 ahead still. Tetris Andy 560. The Vits filled in for Dengler. All right, little S-spin for Andy to keep this stack in order. We're weathering a drought here a little bit. So Dengler trying to, this is quite a mixed metaphor. Dengler trying to stay afloat during the drought. And Dengler in at 595. Andy still 10 lines to go until 19. Tetris Dengler 619. Andy 614 and an entry into 19 at 638. All right, Dengler trying to open up that board on the left side. Longbar gets in. And he has uncovered the right. He's Tetris ready. Longbar in Tetris for Dengler, 653. That's like an oxy metaphor. It's like, it's worse than a mixed metaphor. It's like even worse. Tetris for both. Andy back by 8 lines, ahead by 14,000 points. Renz is here. Why is everyone back? Everyone is just back now. Tetris Andy 757, 64 Dengler. Renz has been gone so long that there's now another CTN doing Tetris news. That's how long Renz has been gone. I honestly, I feel a little affronted by it just because, Classic Tetris news is so goated. 814 for Pixel Andy, 826 for Dengler. All right, Tetris Andy, 876. There's one Dengler, 917. Other Tetris Andy, 906. Dengler waiting. There's a Tetris, 948. They're trading Tetrises back and forth. Dengler ahead by 10 lines, ahead by about like 45,000 points when they're 10 lines apart. Andy is set up for a dirty and gets it. How this piece movement is possible, just scraping your knuckles on the back of the controller. I mean, it's fantastic. Tetris for Andy, A36. Tetris Dengler, B51. Dengler, B85. One more Tetris available before the 29 transition for Dengler. Pixel Andy still 14 lines away. And Dengler is in at B90, gets a Tetris C26. That's a 1.2 million. Pixel Andy has a 1.2 and one more Tetris available. Dengler fighting his board down. Andy is in at 1.247. Dengler still fighting his board down a bit. This is survivable. At least I've seen people survive it. Andy, C89. He's on level 30. Dengler getting this over. Kind of hangs a bar, but gets another one over. And Dengler is back down. I would say to safety, but it never feels safe on this level. At least it's low. And he's set up for a Tetris again. Gets a skim there and a Tetris. D03 for Dengler. D13 for Pixel Andy. Andy is set up for a Tetris. He's on level 31. He's knocking it down. He has to get out of Tetris readiness there. Just to pile some stuff on top of the well. He's uncovered that well. He's going to reestablish and gets a Tetris. Pixel Andy, D72, back in the lead for him. Both players with good, low, clean boards. Trying to get Tetris ready. Tetris for Dengler. E10. Andy has one as well. E16. Another Tetris for Andy. E57. Tetris for Dengler. E60. Andy gets a Tetris. F10. There's one for Dengler. F09. They are so close. Just 3 lines apart. Tetris for Andy. F53. F21 for Dengler. Both players are, rollovers are on the table. Andy really just one away from a rollover. Dengler trying to bring his board down. Andy is set up for a Tetris and gets it, and he's got the rollover on 36. Left side of Dengler's board is going to be a problem. Oh no, and he's going to hang some pieces, and Dengler tops out with a 1.54, and Andy with a rollover again in game 2 is going to take the second game. So another high-scoring game between these two. Dengler topping out on 37 on both of them. Andy rolling over both of them, and Andy with a 1.7. What the heck? This is a moment. All right, game number 3 is underway. Contribution to the prize pool, $5 for Dave Wynn. Thank you, Dave. So Pixel Andy up 2 games to none. Dengler, he's got a win to stay in. Duke says, insane how all these guys relearned the game so many times with new styles. Anyway, thank you. What was it, Dave Wynn? Appreciate that. 2005. Can we get to 2025? That would be good if we had 2025. 06 in the prize pool. That would be good. 128 for Pixel Andy, 144 for Dengler. Tetris Dengler, 180. Dengler making his first appearance in the finals. This is Andy's 9th appearance in the finals. And he's 4-4 in the finals overall. Those 4 CTM Masters event victories. And he's been in the semis or higher 22 times now. This is his 22nd time. Tetris for Andy, $2.99. Andy is the first player to make it to the finals in both of our marquee events in the same month. DAS Masters, he won that earlier this month. He's in the finals now of Masters. Stunning Ryan with the raid, party of 24. Thank you so much, Stunning Ryan. Tetris for Andy, $3.80, $3.91 for Dengler. Andy gets a Tetris. Tetris for Andy, $4.51. There's another one, $4.73. Dengler with 3 rows of garbage over the well. He's chopping it down. Double, single. Now a Tetris, $4.48. It's been 2 years since Andy has been in the finals. The last time was August of 2023. So just about 2 years. Tetris Dengler, $5.17. Andy, $5.46. Dengler into 19 at $5.41. Andy is in at $5.70. Tetris Dengler, $5.91. There's one Andy, $5.98. One line apart. All right, Dengler into level 21 at 650. Pixel Andy, 679. Same line count, 29,000 point lead for Andy. It's a little over 1 Tetris lead. Yeah, the prize pool is out of date. We need $20.06 to get that prize pool up to date. Tetris for Dengler, 708. There's another Tetris, 737. Andy at 718. Well, Andy is an interesting leave there for a T-spin, but not going to wait around for the T. Just going to knock the stack back down. Tetris for Dengler, 798. Shouldn't it be 7 cents, or am I dumb? This is June's tournament, so June, the 6th month of the year. Tetris for Dengler, $8.59. There's a Tetris Dengler, $8.94. Another Tetris Dengler, 926 on level 26. Tetris for Andy, 857. Now he's into 26 at 860. So Dengler now ahead by about 66,000 points with the same lines. Tetris Dengler, 995, 5,000 away from the max out. A skimming at Tetris for Dengler, A38. He's got the max out and more. Now he's into 28 at A73. Andy is into 28 at 969. So Dengler with about a 100,000 point lead now. Ren says, Skibbity Tetris? I really have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know what that means. Tetris Andy, A46, B26 for Dengler. Level 30 for both of them now. Dengler ahead by 40,000. He's going to get a Tetris, B71. Dengler gets a... Was that a triple? I think that was a triple. I thought it was a Tetris. But he's at B85, B43 for Pixel Andy. So Andy going to open up that right side. He's going to have to knock it down with a triple. Dengler's left side of the board. And oh no, that is going to be a top out for Dengler. And Andy is already ahead. That means Andy takes game number 3. And he takes the tournament. The first player ever to win DAS Masters and Masters in the same month. Pixel Andy is your winner. Dengler, you did an amazing job. First time in the finals. You did great. Congratulations to you. Let me go ahead and get this thing here. Okay, yes. We are going to show you in your championship way right there. Pixel Andy on top of the Tetris world right now, winning 2 major online championships. And I don't know what I'm trying to do with him right here. There we go. There you go. Andy is a winner. Why is it not faded right? What happened to my... Oh, wait. Hold on. What happened? Oh, there it is. Andy, you are the winner of not only Masters, but also DAS Masters in the same month. Masters event, first time since August of 2023. How does it feel?
Honestly, it is a little bit surreal, you know what I'm saying? I have been practicing with knuckle rolling for obviously, yeah, the DAS Masters win, I've also been practicing for that as well, because NCGC DAS coming up and whatever, you know, I've been practicing a decent amount. But yeah, knuckle rolling, I think I started experimenting it in December of last year. So, and then I really started saying okay, I could probably make this work. That was I don't know, February or something. I was it was probably after watching a bad set, and I'm bro, these guys are not that good. My knuckle rolling might be able to take me through, you know what I'm saying? So I really did work hard on that, and then I think everything kind of just clicked. A few weeks, maybe last month, everything kind of just clicked. And I think it was my consistency that got a lot better, because knuckling, I already knew how to roll, so I already knew the rolling motion, and I was able to hit super fast taps, but the consistency, I mean, it couldn't be there since I hadn't played for long enough, right? So I think finally I just played for long enough. It's been 7-8 months or something, and then finally it kind of just all clicked, and now it's insane.
So for people who don't know the story, why did you give up on rolling for that period of time? What actually happened? An injury, or what was it?
Yeah, it was something like this is like I mean pretty good for other people as well. Like it was like a I don't actually know what it was. Like my fingers kind of just got slower. Like I think it was just that was back in the era where like like Tetris was getting like insane and like everybody was going for like level like 300 and stuff. Uh, so like it kind of just happened. I honestly don't know what it is. I don't think the doctors really know either. It's just like a Tetris syndrome, I guess. So yeah, my rolls are just slower, and you can kind of see with other people as well. Like not to like, but like I think you can see with like, well, I mean, Alex T like played like insane, but I think some people like Alex T and like Fractal, you can also kind of see like their startup time for like rolling with their fingers is a little bit laggier than what it used to be, kind of. If I don't know if anyone's actually noticed that, but it's pretty hard to tell. But they might just like randomly miss stuff or like it doesn't get over on the first frame because like they have like a little bit of delay, especially going for like consecutive taps. That's basically is what it was. I just got injured. My fingers are too slow, and then I found DAS, and I was like, okay, I might as well like try to become the best DAS player. And once I did that, then I was like, frick, now I have to become the best roller again. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, so yeah. It was a disappointment to discover that you could knuckle roll because that means you had to play like open tournaments again.
Yeah, exactly. Like I actually had to like grind and stuff. Like frick.
So all right. So does all right? You became it's hard to argue that, and no one could really argue that you weren't the best DAS player for that period of time. And of course you won this month as well. And did that do anything to your stacking in terms of your play in like open tournaments? Did you become a better stacker? Like how did that affect things?
That's actually a really good question. That's an insightful question for sure. I'm not gonna lie. Like you would be one to notice that. But like yeah, like I think me playing in DAS has like really like exponentially helped like my nerves, I think. Because like in DAS it is a lot more about like not messing up your timing, and you kind of have to be like super precise on everything. You know what I'm saying? So like, because if you mess up one time with DAS, it's literally over. So I think DAS matches has really helped my nerves, and like that's why I was able to put up such good scores, especially in the finals. Because like I was able to like maintain my nerves, even though it was like the first finals in like 2 years. Basically, yeah.
Yeah. So you were knuckling during CTWC as well. So what was your experience during CTWC using that technique?
Okay, so CTWC was a little bit before everything clicked. So like it's very recent. CTWC, like I qualified 8th seed, and I was like, okay, bro, my hand is kind of cooked. Because I mean, CTWC quals, they do need to change. I think a shorter qual time would be fine. But anyways, that's besides the point. But basically, like whenever I played Winter, I mean, I was obviously like expecting to win, but then I went down 2-1, and like my knuckling, I mean, it just wasn't there. Also, like IRL is a pretty big jump, and also I hadn't really put up any good tournament performances online before that either. So like it was basically, I honestly thought I lost against Winter. Like I was literally like GG's, bro. Like I was just like GG's. I thought it was over, but I managed to eke that one out, honestly. And then, I played SB, who was playing pretty good that day, but I think it was a good matchup for me, and I think that also kind of helped me learn, like, what exactly it was my knuckling that was maybe, like, hindering my gameplay a little bit. And I was kind of able to, like, figure out what I was doing wrong based on, like, CDPC and Mega Master and stuff like that. And it kind of, like, all, like, fed together into like how I'm playing now.
What, if you can explain it, what were you doing wrong?
What was I doing wrong? Like I'm not trying to say too much.
You don't want to give it up. All right.
Yeah. I mean, it is a little difficult to say because I really just kind of wasn't like I kind of expected my knuckling to be like inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the main thing I was doing wrong. I was kind of just like expecting it to be inconsistent, basically. So maybe you were compensating for the inconsistency a little bit or something like that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So there's a couple questions in chat. Can you demonstrate on camera right now the knuckle rolling People just want to
Demonstrate
see
knuckle
it.
rolling.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be a little delayed.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So basically, I mean, I just hold it like my normal rolling grip, which is like this. You can't really see it. I mean, it's fine, but this is on my leg. And then basically, okay, so like, it's literally just roll your fingers and then quick tap with your thumb. So it's literally just rolling, but a lot more precise, basically, because, you know, okay, but there's also a lot less surface area for your fingers to travel, right? That's the reason why I'm able to move the pieces so fast now, is because, like, from one knuckle to the next knuckle is literally, like, half an inch.
Right.
So, like, because of that, I'm able to, like, if I time it correctly, I can get, like, really fast taps in succession, which is also the main thing that knuckle rolling really helped for me, was getting them consecutively. Because usually with rolling, or whenever you get kind of tired with rolling, you kind of, like, whenever you get tired with rolling, it's like you do, like, your entire movement, and, like, the amount of time it takes for your hand to travel back into place for the next roll, you know what I'm saying? Is a lot longer than if you were to just, you just like scrape your knuckles.
Yeah,
and then, like,
well,
go back and do it again.
especially coming around with that, with the 5 tap on the thumb, right? When you have to do that, then you really have to get back in a position very quickly.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, and then just to confirm, the 5 tap, is that a quick tap with your other hands? That's what people are asking.
It's a quick tap, like I did, like whenever I was rolling. Yeah.
So, all right, you're giving up too much, though. You're telling everybody your secrets now.
Yeah.
But but so did DAS? You know, you have a DAS quick tap, obviously. Does the DAS quick tap help with the rolling 5 tap?
I mean, that's it.
With the knuckle rolling 5 tap. Sorry, the knuckling 5 tap.
Oh, I mean, I already knew how to quick tap from like normal rolling.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah. I mean, theoretically, it would help timing. It's using your thumb.
right.
That's like the other one. Kind of.
All right. Well, that's all that we're going to give out. The rest of you people in chat, you got to figure it out for yourself, right? Andy's giving all of the secrets he's going to give you. So, all right. It's been 2 years since you won a Masters event. What do you see are you going to play more open tournaments again now that you can do this? Is this a one-off just to prove that you could do it, or what's next for Andy?
One-off just to prove I could do it. That would be kind of funny if I didn't already put like 8 months into it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. I mean, obviously, I'm going to keep playing open tournaments. I mean, see if I could keep it up. Even, get better. This is a pretty good showing so far, but definitely still room to improve. So, yeah, for sure, going to keep playing.
So, yeah, taking down that DAS Masters at Masters the same month. It's pretty good payday, too.
Oh, that's crazy.
Amazing. Well, you did. I mean, I think you really surprised a lot of people. I think a lot of people were kind of writing you off a little bit, like, oh, Andy's in here, it's fun to see him, but how much can he really do? You really showed them something here, and now, I mean, I guess the rest of the Tetris world is on notice. Like, Andy is back.
I'm saying, there are so many doubters, bro. Like, I'm not trying to say names, but like people like Cole and stuff. Like, you kind of see them like in the chats,
Yeah.
They're like, yo, Andy is not that good. I'm like,
yeah.
that wasn't really bad, bro. It low-key powered me up because I was like, dude, what is this guy saying?
Oh, and then just to there was a conspiracy theory in chat saying that it was really Dog who was playing it for you, but you were just mimicking the controller motions, right? No truth to that. I'm giving you a chance to come clean. Any truth to it?
No truth.
All right, good. Well, Andy, anything you want to say out there to everybody? Any shout outs or any last words for everybody?
I mean, yeah, thank you for watching my Masters runs, my DAS Masters runs as well. It's been quite the good experience for me. Pretty exciting, exhilarating, and shout outs, shout outs to the freaking viewers of CTM and my loyal viewers as well. And shout outs to, K9, Scott Gray, of course. Shout out to you, obviously.
You don't have to shout me out. Just be on stencil like all the time. That would be perfect.
Oh yeah, dude, I did that for this tournament. You know what I'm saying? It was actually meant to be. Shout out to like
See?
Miles Dog, Kristoff Stadium and stuff. Alex T. Yep.
Yeah, see? And vandweller will say C. You get on Stencil, win a tournament. Easy. Totally easy.
Yep.
That was the problem. All right, Andy. Well, thank you. So, people want to know any more musical releases from Andy in the coming
Yeah. There's probably this month or next month. So.
All right. Any collaborations with Michael Kahn?
I've been thinking about it. I feel like that'd be fun, but we'll see. We'll get our
right.
solos out and then
All right.
collab.
All right. Well, congratulations again, Andy. It was great to see you back here after like basically 2 years, winning another one. Really thrilling time and a great tournament performance overall. Thanks again and congrats.
Thank you.
Hey, everybody. This is your old pal, Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly. And I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.